What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. So today I will be reviewing some cards that honestly might become potential staples in the future. We never know, honestly. One of them is probably going to be guaranteed like side deck card at least, because it really has an unfair effect and it's a joke to summon, and it's it does a lot in just one single card. So before this video starts, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you're not, you're misplaying, man. You're ashing danger effects in the hand and you're dark bribing upstart goblin, bro. Get the hell out of here. Click on the subscribe button, and now let's proceed. So these cards from come from Darkwing Blast, which is the set that is obviously giving Mew support for the Blackwing archetype. So Visa's or MasterCard learns that there are forces much bigger than just a bunch of Fear Beasts and some terrorized mermaids in clear New World setting. I have absolutely no freaking idea what this means, but I couldn't care less because the cards are kind of nice NGL. So the first one is Kashtira Fenrir. Yes, okay. Yeah, no. Alright. Level 7 Earth Psychic Monster, 24 and 24. Okay. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name once per turn, but it mentions nothing at all about the first effect. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. So if this the summon gets striked or destroyed on summon or whatever, you can summon another one for free. During your main phase, you can add one Kashtira monster from your deck to your hand. We very rarely see cards that work like that, because the card can search itself. So in other words, imagine if Pankratops had an effect that allowed you to search another Pankratops. It's actually ridiculous, because it is kind of like self-sufficient in a way. But obviously I'm saying that, but I haven't even read the third effect, which is the bomb, man. When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, kind of easy to fulfill, right? You can target one face-up card your opponent controls, banish it face down. Face down, ass up. Yeah, no, okay, whatever. That's a DP Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, yeah, it's so easy to freaking trigger. Oh my, any face-up card. Are you kidding me, Jeffrey? You can banish freaking monsters or floodgates. Whatever, the world is your freaking oyster. And it's like either when it declares an attack, which will always happen if you're going second, and it's a big boy, by the way, or when your opponent activates a monster effect, not even necessarily on the field. You can get freaking hit by a hand trap and then go a chain, banish a card you control, and it's face down. So you have an effect when you leave the field. No thank you, it's just not gonna trigger. Banishing face down, honestly, is probably the best mechanic in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's so hard to get back a card that is banished face down. I can only really think about Cyframe Lord Omega and Paleozoic Lee and Shoila. These are the only cards that actually really come to my mind. I know that there are some other ones, but they're not like super played. Even Lee and Shoila is not played. And Omega is kind of just getting power crept to a certain extent. Because if you can make level 8 synchros, you'd rather make Chaos Ruler and Borload Savage Dragon. Omega is still really good, but I mean, come on. This is like, oh my god. This is so good, man. Going first and second, this card is fantastic. Trust me, this card will see play in the side deck. I'm literally betting $1,000 right now. Mark my words. I'm not capping. Alright, the first card. This is just the first card. The second card, Kashtira Unicorn. 25, a little stronger, but its booty is a little, you know, not as fat. You can only use this, yeah, okay, same shit. If you control, yeah, same shit. During your main phase, you can add one Kashtira spell card from your deck to your hand. This makes it so if there is more good support for Kashtira, these cards are always gonna get better and better and better over time. Like, this is already very good because you're always freaking special summon monsters without taking up your normal summon. You refund back your resources by searching another card, and it has a fantastic third effect. When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and banish one monster face down. This is absolute insanity against so many decks that play very specific cards as one of in their extra deck. I literally can't stress that enough. Imagine if you're playing freaking Splight and I banish your one of Toad, or if you're playing, I don't even know, man. There's so many freaking decks loose to this. And again, banish face down, not face up. So, yeah, that's a nice Lubellion shuffling back your resources that's just not gonna work. Or, whatever, really. You're not really getting back jack shit when you're getting hit by this. And you look at your opponent's full extra deck, you get knowledge on what your opponent is playing. So if your opponent doesn't scoop and he ends up losing to this card without even showing his main deck, you technically know what your opponent is on so that you can side appropriately going second. So sometimes people are going to scoop preemptively when they see that you can trigger this effect because they don't want you getting knowledge. So this is very terrifying. Very, very, very good. Oh my god. Again, so we're 2 cards in, and 2 cards already have side deck potential, or even main deck potential for that matter. Alright, the third card is Kashtira Ogre. Very, very big boy. If I recall correctly, these are the Monarch stats. 28 and 1000. And yeah, same shit, but this time, instead, it searches a Kashtira trap card from your deck to your hand. Again, I just only have positive things to say about that. All of these 3 cards are searchers, free special summons. They're actually Photon Thrashers, not even Cyber Dragons. Thrasher is like a better summoning condition than Cyber Dragon, because even when you're going first, you can still rely on these monsters. And they're level 7, so you can like normal summon a hand trap, make Baroness, whatever. It always has some form of utility. And in the OCG, these cards are even better, because you can make Galaxy Tomahawk. Very terrifying. Alright, when this card declares an attack or your opponent activates a monster effect, you can excavate the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck. And if you do, banish one of them face down. Also place the rest of the deck in the top in the same order. Okay, yeah, so the thing is, you don't actually stack the deck, so you can't really make your opponent brick. But I guess the knowledge is not too bad. If you can search a trap card that is really broken, this could be good. But I want to say, out of all the 3 monsters, this is probably the worst one. But still, not too bad at all. And a 2800 attack monster that is an inherent summon is absolutely no joke at all, so I will definitely take that. Alright, the next monster is Kashtira Shangri-Ira. Bruh. Rank 7, 0 attack, 3k defense, psychic, 2+ level 7 monsters. You can only use the first effect of this card's once per turn. During each standby phase, you can special summon 1 Kashtira monster from your deck. Alright, not too bad, huh? Because it's also on your opponent's standby phase and on your own standby phase. Each time an opponent's card or cards is banished face down, kind of easy to achieve, since all of your monsters kind of do that for you. You can choose 1 unused main monster zone or spell and trap zone. It cannot be used while this monster is face up on the field. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, at least you don't have to detach a material to use this effect, but it's not like, I don't know, like, it's not like that oppressive. It's not bad, but still. If this card would be destroyed by battle by card effect, you can detach 1 material from it instead. Yeah, it's just that it's kind of hard to summon, in theory, because 2 level 7 monsters, but they only special summon... The thing is, drawing a bunch of Kashtira monsters is really bad. They kind of remind me of the Theron monsters, where drawing like 1 could be good, drawing way too many is always bad. So it's like, yeah, or the Mekk-Knight monsters, kind of, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they're big boys, and they're inherent summons again. Alright, it's still a decent card, but not great. Decline, Scareclaw, normal spell card. You can only use the second effect of this card's once per turn. Target 1 primitive planet, Rick, Phobia you control or in your grave. Return it to the hand, and if you control Visa Starfrost, you can change 1 face-up monster upon controls the face-down defense position. It's just a normal spell card, not a quick play. Not that good. If there are 3 or more defense position monsters on the field, you can banish this card from your grave, add 1 Scareclaw card from your grave to the hand. Yeah, it's alright because it's easily searchable, but it's not like super broken, so I don't know. Kashtira Birth, this is searchable by the second Kashtira monster that we reviewed. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's once per turn. You can normal summon level 7 monsters without tributing. Alright, it's... I don't know, is this good in like non... what is the level of the Flunderies monsters? Is it 7? Is it 8? I actually kind of forgot. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, man. I feel like they're 8. No, 10. Oh my, not even close. Alright, okay. And maybe this could be like abused, quote-unquote, in other decks. Like, you just go, like, special summon the second one, and then you search this, this continuous spell, and then you just, like, normal summon a Floodgate level 7. I'm gonna have to, like, review this later on, but there could be potential. Anyways, during your main phase, you can special summon 1 of your non-Xyz Kashtira monster that is banished from your grave. What the heck? Oh my... Oh, whoa, okay. So you can link off the monster that searched this card, and then revive it back for free. Basically free value. Yeah, and or even banished? Oh my god, dude, okay. If your opponent activates a spell card or effect and you control a Kashtira monster, you can target 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard, banish them face down. Yeah, pretty good. You lose 3 resources completely, permanently, just for using spell cards, which will always happen because everybody and their mother relies on that. And of course, to get to this card, you need to like search it with the Kashtira monster anyway. So yeah, very good one of, but it's easily searchable. So why would you play it as a 3 of? That is the only thing, but it's such a good card. I really like it. Scareclaw Twin Saw, still not a Kashtira monster. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn, tribute one Scareclaw monster, then target 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them, and if you control Visa Starfrost, banish them. So it's an Icarus attack that gets a little bonus if you control this new Fallen of Albaz monster. I don't know. This is like literally the new card that Konami is going to print its name in literally everything. If there is a Link 3 or higher monster on the field, you can banish this card from your grave. Link monsters on the field cannot activate their effects this turn. It's a quick effect in the grave, obviously, because it's a trap card, so it really could interrupt your opponent very hard. Not too bad, not too bad. And finally, the trap card that is searchable by the final Kashtira monster is a continuous trap card, I'm sorry. Kashtira Prepare. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. During either player's turn, you can special summon one of your Kashtira monster that is banished or in your hand. Not in the grave, not the best, but still. If your opponent activates a trap card or effect while this card is in your face-up in your spell and trap zone, and you control a Kashtira monster, you can look at your opponent's hand and banish one card from it face down. A decent card to side in, like, against trap decks, but I don't know, because of the fact that this is not, like, super generic, I think this card might not see too much play, which means that the third one, this is the Trap Searcher, will also not see too much play. The spell card could see a little bit of play because, you know, looking at your opponent's extra deck is no joke, but the Monster Searcher is really good. And again, I can't stress that enough. It searches itself, so it has inherent self-sufficiency on top of being very oppressive by banishing face-up cards your opponent controls face down. This is the new Pankratops, I'm guaranteeing you that. But that's pretty much it for this review on the new Kashtira monsters. Let me know your thoughts about these cards in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.